In South Carolina, the folks at Turning Point USA had this bake sale where it was, look, these white conservatives have been doing this for the last 20 plus years in these campuses. When I was at Texas A&M, they had one where they had these affirmative action bake sales. And what they do is they charge folks, and so what they did was they actually were charged cookies, $1.50 for Asian buyers, $1 for white customers, and 50 cents for Hispanic buyers, and 20 cents for black buyers. Native Americans got free cookies. Now, this is all dealing with two Supreme Court cases. Turning Point comes out and says, we meant no harm, no ill intentions toward anyone. When planning the event, we wanted to highlight admission policies and openly favor applicants based on race. We believe applicants should only be judged based on their performance and qualifications, not their race. Okay, here's the deal. Black people and other minorities, don't get upset by this. Here's what you do, Renita. The NAACP chapter on Clemson's campus, this is what y'all should do. Y'all should go bake some cake. Y'all should go bake some cookies. And then what you say is, all white students were giving the cookies away like y'all got free land in the 1800s. Oh, we're giving cookies away. Hey, we're giving cookies away to all white students. Why? Because you benefited from the GI Bill more than anybody else. And black people, we're going to charge you $20 because guess what? You're going to pay more money for your house. You're going to pay more money for everything because of Jim Crow. See, again, the folks who are sitting here, to me, you got to flip this thing. If these racist white folks at Turning Point USA want to play that game, then what you do is you say, we're going to educate y'all on the reality of what happens here. In fact, what you do, black students at Clemson or Latino students, which I'll then say is, hey, we're going to give free cookies to the white students here at Clemson, and we're going to charge the black folks because guess what, Clemson? Y'all been getting a hell of a lot more money from South Carolina than South Carolina State.
Well, that's brilliant, Roland. Your idea is brilliant, and they should do that because that is basically teaching critical race theory through bake sales. So as long as we're teaching history lessons, like you said, let's teach all of the history. But, you know, we expect this from Turning Point. Turning Point has had a history of just consistently doing racist things and being involved in other efforts like voter suppression and really anything that works to just make sure that black people are continually excluded from every single franchise and that any progress that we do get, they work really hard to make sure that we don't are not able to really take steps forward. So I'm not surprised by this, but I think your idea to basically teach critical race theory through a bake sale is brilliant.
See, again, this right here, Julian, is what drives me crazy because, frankly, it's a whole lot of us, let's be honest, and especially them, are white walking around having no understanding of history. Oh, I'm going to flip this bad boy for you. I'm going to sit here and say, oh, since y'all want to have that conversation, we're going to have a white affirmative action conversation. And so we're going to sit here and give you a free package of cookies, and then we're going to have a nice little information, a QR code attached to it. Want to read why we're giving white folks free cookies? Because all the free shit y'all have gotten over the years.
You know, Roland, let's not forget Turning Point is the organization of that odious Candace Owens.
No, she used to work there. Charlie Kirk is the founder. She now is somewhere else. But yes, she got her start and her rise to fame through Turning Point USA.
And basically, she has been anti-black, and you can be anti-black as a black person. But when we look at the educational landscape right now, what we see is fewer African-American students on campuses. And what we're also seeing is an anti-blackness on campus that discourages African-American participation in higher education. And so when this stunt these people pull, that's what it is a stunt. And it's laughable. Your idea, I think I agree with Renita. I think it's a brilliant idea, although I don't know if anybody wants to go to the trouble of giving white folks free cookies. I mean, they got free everything else. But
here's the deal. Now, follow me here. So here's why I'm coming up with that. Because here's the deal. This story went viral, Clemson, and it goes national. When you flip the script, I get it. Folk don't want to get the free cookies away. But what I'm saying is you use the same playbook to go viral to say, we're going to teach y'all real history. And now how you respond. See, again, You can get outraged by what they're doing, or you can say, okay, I'm gonna show you a better way to teach your ass, and then force you to say, did it happen?
Roland, the question I would have is whether or not the mainstream media will cover the flipping of the script as you describe it.
No. I guarantee you. No, I'm trying to tell you, they will. Again, the story went viral to run on social. That's gonna go viral as well. Again, it's outsmarting the racists and flipping the script. That's the deal. You can get pissed, but I'm gonna show you how y'all benefited from getting free stuff for centuries. And our numbers are still low on these white campuses. To run, about 20 seconds, go.
Well, the first thing is I wouldn't eat those cookies. I wouldn't trust them. That's the first thing. They probably don't even taste that good. I don't trust anything they put in them. The second thing is, to your point, to even going your point one better, if you could get some sisters who will be willing to do it, to put on some kerchiefs and bake the cookies and then give them to them for free, just to represent free labor, that'll be another thing. And then you can finish it up by having Brett Favre come and take all the cookies.
When I was at Texas A&M University, we were it was a class, speech communications class, and we were talking about the whole issue, affirmative action, and all these white students, they were against affirmative action. And again, I don't get emotional. I outsmart their asses. I said, let me ask you, how many of your mothers in this room own businesses? And hands went up. And I said, how many of your mothers in this room may have contracts with the city and the county or the state or the federal government? And hands went up. I said, well, congratulations. All of you are attending Texas A&M University because you are beneficiaries of affirmative action. White women are the largest beneficiaries of affirmative action in this country. I said, so that's what's paying your tuition. The shock and horror on their face because they were sitting here thinking affirmative action was just black people. I said, no, white women are the greatest beneficiaries. And I said, so who now wants to debate me about affirmative action? Are you going to go home and tell your mama don't accept the contracts? See, I'm outsmart you. All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Check some money orders. Go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.